A QR code to store data efficiently. Extensions may also be used. The quick response system became popular outside the automotive industry due to its fast readability and greater storage capacity compared to standard UPC barcodes. Applications include product tracking, item identification, time tracking, document management, and general marketing. A QR code consists of black squares arranged in a square grid on a white background, which can be read by an imaging device such as a camera, and processed using Reed-Solomon error correction until the image can be appropriately interpreted. The required data is then extracted from patterns that are present in both horizontal and vertical components of the image. The QR code system was invented in 1994 by Masahiro Hara from the Japanese company Denso Wave. The initial design was influenced by the black and white pieces on a Go board. Its purpose was to track vehicles during manufacturing. It was designed to allow high-speed component scanning. QR codes are now used in a much broader context, including both commercial tracking applications and convenience-oriented applications aimed at mobile phone users. QR codes may be used to display text to the user, to open a web page on the user's device, to add a vCard contact to the user's device, to open a uniform resource identifier, to connect to a wireless network, or to compose an email or text message. There are a great many QR code generators available as software or as online tools that are either free or require a paid subscription. The QR code has become one of the most used types of two-dimensional code. During the month of June 2011, 14 million American mobile users scanned a QR code or a barcode. Some 58% of those users scanned a QR or barcode from their homes, while 39% scanned from retail stores. 53% of the 14 million users were men between the ages of 18 and 34. QR code usage decreased to 9.76 million in 2018 but is expected to grow to a total of 11 million households by the end of 2020. There are several standards that cover the encoding of data as QR codes. At the application layer, there is some variation between most of the implementations. Japan's NTT Docomo has established de facto standards for the encoding of URLs, contact information, and several other data types. The open-source Zixing project maintains a list of QR code data types. QR codes have become common in consumer advertising. Typically, a smartphone is used as a QR code scanner, displaying the code and converting it to some useful form. QR code has become a focus of advertising strategy, since it provides a way to access a brand's website more quickly than by manually entering a URL. Beyond mere convenience to the consumer, the importance of this capability is that it increases the conversion rate, the chance that contact with the advertisement will convert to a sale. It coaxes interested prospects further down the conversion funnel with little delay or effort, bringing the viewer to the advertiser's website immediately, whereas a longer and more targeted sales pitch may lose the viewer's interest. Although initially used to track parts in vehicle manufacturing, QR codes are used over a much wider range of applications. These include commercial tracking, entertainment and transport ticketing, product and loyalty marketing, and in-store product labeling. Examples of marketing include where a company's discounted and percent discount can be captured using a QR code decoder, which is a mobile app, or storing a company's information such as address and related information alongside its alphanumeric text data, as can be seen in Yellow Pages directory. They can also be used in storing personal information for use by organizations. An example of this is Philippines' National Bureau of Investigation, where NBI clearances now come with a QR code. Many of these applications target mobile phone users. Users may receive text, add a vCard contact to their device, open a URL, or compose an email or text message after scanning QR codes. They can generate and print their own QR codes for others to scan and use by visiting one of several pay or free QR code generating sites or apps. Google had an API, now deprecated, to generate QR codes, and apps for scanning QR codes can be found on nearly all smartphone devices. QR codes storing addresses and URLs may appear in magazines, on signs, on buses, on business cards, or on almost any object about which users might want information. Users with a camera phone equipped with the correct reader application can scan the image of the QR code to display text, contact information, connect to a wireless network, or open a web page in the telephone's browser. This act of linking from physical world objects is termed hard linking or object hyperlinking. QR codes also may be linked to a location to track where a code has been scanned. Either the application that scans the QR code retrieves the geo information by using